guest joining us here in studio. Leif Vollebekk is here.
Hi.
What's happening, Leif?
How you guys doing?
We're doing great. We appreciate you coming in on the morning show, the day of a show, and singing a couple of songs for us.
I would only do it for you.
I love it.
I would.
We are also streaming at volume.com/lightning100 if you want to take a peek here inside the studio. So yes, show tonight, the Revelation Tour. Hunter Metz is opening the show. Are you buddies with Hunter, or did that just kind of come about because it's a Nashville show?
He asked me to play on his record last year. I played some piano on it.
Okay.
So that was really fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we happened to both be in Colorado at the same time. And yeah, his engineer had me play some piano on it. So
Okay.
yeah, he was a fan, I guess. And,
Was it one of those deals? It's like, all right, I'll do that, but next time I play Nashville, you're going to open the show for me. Anything like that?
I don't think it was like that, but I was like, hey, I love beautiful songs. So I was like, oh yeah, would you want to do some shows together? You know, no deals, just good vibes.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
So that's what people have to look forward to tonight is just magic and good vibes.
Yeah, good. Oh, that was me laughing into my harmonica.
Into the harmonica.
Wait, that's never happened before.
Well, only here on Lightning.
That's never happened before.
A little giggle.
I guess that you made me laugh that hard that I did harmonica wind. That was different quality wind. This is normal wind. And then, yeah. Wild.
We level up here on Lightning in the morning, but it's great to have you back in Nashville. Do you usually just come through when you're playing shows, or because you obviously play for other people on maybe their projects? Do you ever come to just do sessions, or maybe just to see shows here in Music City?
I love Nashville. I mean, the first time I came, it was a long time ago. I just went on a road trip. I took a flight down. And I got an Airbnb, and then I just like went to RCA Studios and
so fun.
Yeah, and I played. I used to listen to a lot of music recorded out of that. There's a guy named Floyd Kramer, great piano player, and in Canada they don't shake their heads. Yes, I know who that is. So that's really fun. And my grandmother had a cassette tape, and a lot of my piano playing is based on Floyd Kramer's slip notes, and then I got to play the piano that I heard growing up in the studio that I heard. So it was, I could cry. I played the Floyd Kramer riff at RCA Studio B, I think it is. And I was transported. I was in my grandmother's kitchen in Northern Ontario listening to that cassette tape. But it was like the same piano, the same room. You know, I was just in heaven.
What a gift.
Yeah, so Nashville is like in there. You know, of course I love all the Bob Dylan records recorded here. Neil Young. And of course Johnny Cash, all that.
Right. Well, that's and let's add that to the list of reasons that we should be very grateful to all of those that actually saved RCA Studio.
Yeah.
I know Ben Folds was out in front of that from the jump, and it did take quite an effort to preserve that part of history. You know?
And you're listening, Nashville. This is why we save it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. In New York, what happened was I would be, I love a lot of Bob Dylan records, and I went to go check out those studios. They're all gone.
Yeah.
Right? They're all just destroyed. And so it's just wild to be able to, the walls, like there's that's the other instrument. You got the song, you got the voice.
And the sound of the room, right?
Yeah, the room is like, there's a reason why churches exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like they're the original recording studio with no tape player on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like that's how the church got everybody
jumping into
it,
for sure.
So
that's and that's interesting that you bring that up too, Leif. I was actually just reading recently that the famous record plant out in Sausalito, California, has been.
Oh, is that right?
It's just kind of been boarded up and been sitting dormant for many years. Which it's like, man, that's like where Fleetwood Mac recorded Rumors.
Oh my Lanta!
Yeah,
I just got
one
chills.
of many.
Well, in LA, like I know John Mayer bought. Henson's
the Henson Studios,
and Blake Mills kind of resurrected Sound City with Tony Berg, and so it's just like it's going to be okay, I think.
Yeah. We hope, but it does take like musicians, like you say, and having those moments and those stories that you get to share, and through your music, having all of that. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of, you've got a great show happening tonight.
Yes.
A new album that you're promoting.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the road. We got UK next year, but we're going to focus back onto this year. So what's this album process been like for you? What's tonight mean for you?
Well, this was a big record for me. I kind of went all the way with everything. A lot of speaking of studios, I recorded one of the tracks with this wonderful drummer called Jim Keltner,
Oh,
You know who Jim is.
Absolutely.
He played with John Lennon. He played in the Wilburys and stuff.
No big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
Casual.
Legend.
Yeah, he played on Knocking on Heaven's Door and all that stuff.
You know, that guy.
Yeah, so we recorded in LA at Sunset Sound. I was just like, it was just
another
surreal.
Yeah,
number of legendary rooms in that studio.
Studio nerd, yeah, big studio nerd. Yeah, and then I'm playing the piano that Prince played on, Purple Rain in 1999. Yeah, so with Jim Keltner in the next room, and I'm like, so I just do that so that I get excited. Yeah. I just want to actually be, like, why don't you just do it in your bedroom alone and do 89 takes? Well, what about 2 takes with Jim Keltner?
Yeah.
At Sunset Sound.
I respect that. I mean, loving all of the studios and kind of what we've talked about. Has that fed into the stories of what's going to be on this album?
I guess it's funny. I write I'm an old school in Canada. I guess it's totally different. This is more common in Nashville to actually write a song. You know? Do you know what I mean? Instead of like loop beats and like sing. I don't know. It sounds like a song and put it out. But yeah, so I write on pencil and paper, and like old school. And did you know that DJ Fred again?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I was in the studio with Fred and. He like took a photo of me because he saw that I had like handwritten lyrics, and I also use a typewriter sometimes for legibility.
A typewriter, not a computer. A typewriter.
Well, computer. Then you have your email notifications, and you got a giant light in your face, and then you're like, oh, is that lyric from another song? Are you kidding? Like it's the worst thing ever. Do you know what I mean?
I love your process.
Are you mad? It's like, I just wanted to clarify. I just brought my laptop to the campfire tonight. Like I don't know. It's
why
just
did you do that?
It's so awful. It's the worst thing that was ever invented.
There's something to the feel of the typewriter keys too, and the sound it makes.
I had this. I mean, and then when I saw I'm not making any sense here, but when I went to the Bob Dylan Museum in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I saw all his typewritten pages and the handwriting, but it's just such an easier way to write. You type it out, you can get more lyrics on the page because you're not handwriting, and then you can like make little alterations. All that to say, write the songs old school. A lot of kind of stream of consciousness, and then once the songs are done, then I kind of like put them away, and I just go producer brain. And so
as far as that stream of consciousness, did you find kind of like a connecting, foundation with it, or was it just like
it was
a little here, a little there?
No, this is like a record that took a long time to write, so it's a lot of it is it was started during the pandemic, and then kind of finished writing when that was kind of more or less done. So it was I had a lot of free time, and I had a lot of time to actually catch up on sleep.
Nice.
And I was like, I'm just going to be lazy, and this wild thing happened. I was like, I'm just not going to worry about work. I'm just going to I was getting off like a year of touring, and I would just dream in my sleep, and of course I'd wake up and I started having songs in my dreams, a couple songs, and so then I was writing a lot more the lazier I was, and I was like this, and I learned nothing from this experience apparently, because now I'm not sleeping at all. But yeah, so there's this one song, the opening song on the record called Rock and Roll, was I had a dream Jeff Buckley came to me and played me a song and started singing rock and roll, and he was just, and I was looking at his hands, and then I woke up and I went to the piano, or to the guitar actually, to imitate what he was doing, and then I just wrote the song.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, but I remember thinking, geez, all that from like sleeping in. It's just messed up.
It's not lazy, it's resting.
Well, I mean, clearly I shouldn't be doing any work at all.
I was going to say, and then I was thinking, well, if I ever needed justification to just sleep in all day and write songs nonstop, this is kind of it, right?
You're kind of working just
if you think about it, you picture like the Rolling Stones in France, like were they like going to bed early?
I'm betting
little tumbling dice, little.
Everyone's got their own process.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of rest into it. Well, I'm excited to hear then what you've got cooking.
Yeah, put on the dishes and the stove. I got nothing.
What are you gonna play for us first?
I'm gonna play a song called Moondog.
All right, we've got Leif Vollebekk live here in the Hideout Academy Studio on Lightning in the Morning.
was young and I was barely free, just a boy upon my mother's knee. Was that the wind howling through the trees? Was that you calling me? Calling me. You showed me where the candle flame was black. I said, "Ah, baby, I never noticed that." And with your breast pressed against my back, you were laughing in the back. Laughing in the back. Take a look at this face of mine. Is it cool? Is it crystalline? Or a pale imitation? Brand new tessellation? Tell me what you see. Moondog, you're all I need. Mind keeps circling back to you, just like the universe, it begs me to. What frightens me is what frightens you. Oh, baby, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm breaking free with a deeper will. The one I seek is a seeker still. Always reaching, never teaching. I know nothing, baby. Who am I to instruct? Moondog, you're out. Sometimes it's magic, sometimes it's hid. Half of magic is just hiding. I always loved you, just didn't know I did. One day I just let the light in. It was a barn burner in Galena, Illinois. Fate hit me like a bolt of lightning. Tired of living in the pouring rain. I'm tired of living in the pouring rain. 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 It's my life and I'm living in it. Tired of living in the pouring rain. Tired of living in the pouring rain. Tired of living in the pouring rain. It's my life and I'm living in it. Sometimes it's magic, sometimes it's hid. Half of magic is just hiding.
Lightning 100. We've got our buddy Leif here, and we are so excited because you are playing a show tonight that we want everybody to get tickets for.
Those that don't already have
Those
tickets.
don't already
Grab your
have
tickets
tickets,
now
that's
at
right.
thebasementnashville.com. Show tonight at the Basement East. Hunter
Beast.
Metz is going to be opening the show for Leif Vollebekk, who's on the Revelation Tour. It is an 18 and over show. Doors open at 7, and the show starts tonight at 8 o'clock. Again, thebasementnashville.com. Sounding beautiful. Are you usually up singing this early in the morning,
you
Leif?
sound
Or
great.
did you make a special exception for us here on Lightning 100?
More exceptions, always. I mean, singing in the morning is not the forte. I usually have an extra couple. I've been drinking the night before. I get like 5 extra notes, Johnny Cash notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to be careful not to write.
Where you start low and go lower?
It just goes. I don't know. It's just lower in the morning. I'm sure there's some sort of reason for it, but
Where
the high
voice
notes come
rests
later.
Naturally.
Yeah.
The
like
voice hasn't warmed up yet. I know we were joking about this, but next time, just do 10 jumping jacks. Does something for your diaphragm.
Yeah, I know.
warms
It
up.
happens so fast.
Happens so fast.
I know. I'm a
know.
professional, right?
Yeah, you're great.
I was doing the Ron Burgundy vocal warm-ups.
Unique New York.
Yeah, he like ruined it for all of us. Like, you do a vocal warm-up. Hey, Ron Burgundy. No, I gotta take this seriously.
Leif Vollebekk here in studio. So you recently, well, relatively recently, put out a short film
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
called Southern Star. Tell us a little bit about that. It's very
Yeah,
cool,
I was
man.
thinking about I should change the title because I have too many. I have a song called Southern Star that I'm gonna play. But yeah, there's a short film. I kind of seen when I was writing these songs, I was seeing kind of this like kind of visual thing, and then I was like, oh, this record's more like a little movie. I was trying to make a feature, but that's very difficult. I found out. I actually
I like that you just went for it, though.
I did, but I did. But it's very difficult. But I mean, but I mean, like, it was just me and my friend Kaveh, who's a director, cinematographer, and I was like, how hard can it be? He's like, it's really hard. I'm like, and I had this like blind confidence that we knew what we were doing, and he was like, I guess he must know something I don't, but I didn't. But he like, anyhow. So we shot it, and we didn't have. He's like, and I was like, we have to shoot in September, and he's like, okay, great. Do we have like the lead actor to play the girl part? And I was like, no, but we'll sort it. And anyhow, and then my friend Aurora, who's Norwegian, she's a wonderful artist and singer, and she's like, I'll do it. And I didn't know she could act, and she didn't either. But she was like, I kind of lied, but she's a great actor. And so we just went to Norway and shot. It was like a week later, we went to Norway and shot all this principal photography in like 3 days, and it was raining every day because it's Bergen. Apparently, it's known for raining.
Oh.
And then literally the sky parted, and it was just sunshine for when we shot, and then it continued
Started
to rain.
raining again.
Like, there was no reason for
Wow.
this film to make sense. And then the next part was a bit of a live concert footage. And then the last scene, I have a song called Surfer's Journal, one that I did with Jim on drums. And so it's kind of about going surfing and having a spiritual experience, I guess. And so we went surfing in Oregon. The same thing happened. It was raining every day, and I was like, I'd saved up my money, and I had enough money to shoot one day, and then it was just gorgeous sunset, everything. We surfed in Southern Oregon, and and then I was like, I told this beautiful, wonderful cinematographer who does like aerial stuff for National Geographic is a fan, and I'd written him. I thought I'd met him, but it turns out we hadn't.
Oh, wow.
And so I met him the day of the shoot. I'm like, I can't believe we meet again. He's like, no, I've never met you. I don't even know
You just have that kismet feeling that you've been with each other before.
Really weird. So he's like, no, this is the first time we met. I'm like, oh, I thought you were that guy. He's like, no. I'm like, well, let's roll.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And it was amazing.
Wow.
And I was like, can you get a shot of like rising above the clouds? And he's like, I don't know. You need fog to roll in at 5 p.m. I don't know if that's going to happen. And then it did.
Stop.
No,
You're
you gotta-
pathetic, bro.
No, it's just, you got to go check it out. It's crazy.
And
No,
this is all in the short film.
it's all in the short film. But it was a feature that
We'll
was
repost
too long.
it for
yeah.
you.
It's about, oh yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 17 minutes. So if you
It's
think
great
of it that
short
it
film.
should have been a feature, then it's really short. If you think it's a TikTok reel, it's very long. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure.
I'm guessing you have like some promo on your Instagram or something
I
like
guess
that.
I should have more, but I just,
Oh, manager.
You can actually-
Right.
Media.
You can actually see get the link to the YouTube link right on the front page of your website, leifvollebekk.com.
So I can
That's
link
management.
your website.
They know what
Boom.
they're doing.
That's
They're
it.
like, we can't.
I'll check your
This guy
Instagram
can't help
too.
himself. We'll just help him out.
I love that notion too. They're just like, I want to do this. Can't be that hard. And then you ask someone that actually does it for a living. They're like, it's very hard.
I'm like,
Well,
no.
We got
And he's
this.
like, well, no, because I was also like, well, we'll just do ADR the audio later. He's like, no, you need to like do that. I'm like, oh, well then how do we get, like, I'll just record it on like, then he's like, no, you can't record it too. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, but it worked. It worked. It looks, I mean,
it looks epic.
Great. I mean, I didn't shoot it, so I can say that. Like,
right.
But, like, I didn't shoot a thing. I mean, I shot a little Super 8. That looks
That's
good.
fair.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You're part of the vision. The product has happened, and now we get to enjoy it because of your vision. I think that's really cool.
17 minutes.
17
Nice.
Actually,
minutes.
I think there's a minute of credits, so it's 16 minutes.
Oh.
We're almost TikTok reel level. We could almost get it down to
It's like
30
16
seconds.
or 17 seconds, right?
Yeah, we just need to get down to 30 seconds.
See, I'm
oh,
sure
it's less.
somebody
Is it
can
less?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not even on TikTok.
No,
you're
we're
right.
on TikTok.
But it just
Not
kind of
that we
seems
hate
to
it,
be
it's
the
just-
trend that the attention spans just keep getting shorter and shorter.
And then the
shorter.
podcasts get longer.
Yeah.
I need somebody to explain this. The podcast's so long. Like 3 hours.
Some of them are just like, yeah,
like
you
3.5
You
hours.
just gotta find your podcast.
even if I'm interested, I don't want to
going-
listen for 3 hours.
Or you just listen to the radio because we're just so
Exactly.
much. We're just so cool.
I mean, this is the
We're
only
live.
thing left, right? That actually makes sense.
I mean, just, I don't,
24 hours.
there are podcast hosts right now out there saying, how do we get Leif Vollebekk? Well, that's our secret, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
we've got
He's
Leif.
here in our studio.
No podcast.
and sound-
podcasts stress me out
And
so
sounding
much.
great, yeah.
And
So
that's why you're
stressful.
here.
No, this is like this is like a sauna, like a bath.
Well,
got the sauna.
Let's add
Yeah. Are you finished?
No,
You
but
just-
I love a sauna.
Well, you say it like a Finnish person. Wait, say it again.
Sauna.
Huh.
a
How
sauna.
do you say sauna?
sauna.
It's a sauna.
Well, we're all not saying it the same.
But none of us are wrong. I
You
don't
know,
think.
I don't
you
think
know
we're
what I'm
wrong.
No,
saying.
you and I are wrong, and she's right.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
get-
I'm never
trust
gonna
me,
pass
Leif.
up. Maybe.
No, if you I was in Helsinki this summer. I opened for Jacob Collier, like who's
Oh,
like
so
who's
cool.
phenomenal. It
Yeah.
was like the coolest 24 hours of my life. And yeah, a lot of saunas there. There are like 18 saunas in the hotel, top floor. Like every hotel has like
And they
a-
know how to use them
and they go
properly too.
sauna,
Yeah, the sauna.
sauna.
But it sounds like your show tonight will be a sound sauna. For
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it
for sure.
sounds like
I would just be clear. You were pronouncing sauna correctly. Like, and I'm blown away. I'm not.
And you're not
You're
the first
welcome.
person to point at me and say that I'm saying it wrong. I get that.
I was pointing
all-
at both of
I
us.
know. I
with
get
both
it.
Ends of my
I,
finger.
I totally get
that
it.
we were both wrong. You and me. Yeah.
Well, I have something in common with Leif
Yeah.
Vollebekk, and
We
that
don't
makes
know
me
how to
feel
say
Yeah.
good.
sauna.
Love it.
Sauna.
I certainly cannot sing or write songs like him. That's
No.
why we leave it to the pros. Like, Lisa, you gonna play us another one before
Yeah.
we wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna play this song called Southern Star. It's a piano song, so I altered the chords a little bit. But
Cool.
I don't think you guys will mind. I don't think.
No.
Not at all. It's live radio. It's Leif Vollebekk here on Lightning 100.
I got a couple buttons touching the back. Let me move my buttons. There's a great Bob Dylan song that he had to get rid of because his buttons were hitting the guitar. I always think about that. This is knowledge right here. Come on, kid, play the song.
Big dreams, they move slowly, like a fog across the plains. Dream where I'm riding horses in your own mind again. Maybe I was born to wander. You took me a while to find. You know I still get shivers when your voice rubs up on mine. Do you know who you are? Are you my friend or lover? Perhaps it just can't be defined. I know I can't take you with me. You're a map with no folding lines. And I climb that Northwest Passage. Look the master in the eye. When I'm confused, confounded, I search Baby, you're my southern star. Come out of the shapeless stardust. The rafters, they shake for you. They're clamoring for a song now. The lights are blonde and blue. Hey, it's just a chain reaction. Relinquish your perceived control. Float down that mighty river. Sweet mother, the angel soul. Do you know who you are? Faith in the morning after. Wait for the time to come. Say when love don't come easy, just know who you are. Baby, you're my southern star.
Lightning 100, Leif Vollebekk live here in the Hideout Academy Studio. You get a chance to see him tonight out at the Basement East, along with Hunter Metz. Doors open at 7 o'clock. Show starts at 8 o'clock. It is an 18 and over show. Grab your tickets while you still can at thebasementnashville.com. Leif, thank you so much for being here, man. So great to finally meet you and have you here in studio and have you on the show.
Total pleasure to be here. Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely. We'll see you tonight out at the Basement East. Again, get your tickets for tonight's show at the Basement Nashville.